Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have the Player of the Month 84 rated Marcus Rashford. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to this because I've had a lot of reviews to get out and I'm trying not to backlog myself like I do in previous years. So we'll go through stats then. So he's 6'1", got high-low work rate, he's right-footed with 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. As you can see, he plays alternate positions, he can also play left mid and left wing. On stats then, so he's got 88 pace, 84 shooting, 79 passing, 83 dribbling and 77 physical. So on paper looks like quite a nice well-rounded card. In the games played with him, I mostly played him as striker for me, because that's his main position, and I recommend an engine chemistry style. But some of the games he did also play wide for me. As you see by traits, he's got the power free kick and he's also got the flare trait, so no outside the foot shot, or the finesse shot, but that doesn't really matter too much this year. But I've got nothing more to say, so if you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot. But I'll see you after the positives and negatives. Peace. So on to my overall thoughts about the card then. So we'll start then. So the 5-star skills obviously really nice about this card. Unfortunately he's 6'1", so it doesn't really come off as nice as it would for like a Vinny or something like that. And the agility is not the highest, so it won't come off like very clean. But the skills do come off quite nicely at times. The 3-star weak foot, very hit and miss. Unfortunately it does feel like a 3-star weak foot. It's very inconsistent, and sometimes it can fly top corner as you've seen in some of the clips, and sometimes it can go horribly wrong. The pace me, generally really good. It takes a little bit of time to get going with that 84 acceleration, but the 91 sprint speed far makes up for it, and he'll burst through and goal and get you through if you need him to. Now the finishing for me, genuinely speaking, on his right foot, very deadly, especially in those champs qualifiers, which I went like 9-1 or something like that, I don't know. He was very deadly on both feet as well, to be fair, and that shot power is my favourite thing about. I use the normal Rashford, and that is what I found was very good about the card. The shot power is immense, and it's so good to just hit it really hard across goal, near post, you name it. That finishing also is really good, and the attack position most of the time not bad. Now the passing for me is quite adequate. For a striker you don't really need the good passing, but he actually had made some really nice switch passes. You've seen some of the clips. I tried to make as many as I can put in it. I imagine it's because I got the engine chem style as well to boost it a little bit, but there were some really nice passes from goal. Obviously the L1R1 triangle ball is always broken, it always will be, so it doesn't really like have a reflection on skill, but it is still really nice. So the dribbling for me, so as I just talked about, the agility is not the highest because he's 6'1", and the balance again isn't the highest, but the strength actually not a bad stat as 6'1", so they generally go hand in hand together, and he will hold off a few players. The actual dribbling stat for him, with the engine chemistry style, it goes up quite nicely, and it just allows to be a little bit silky when you got like a Tomori that pressing you. The ball control didn't have any issues with, same with the reactions. The composure, maybe this is why his finishing was a little bit inconsistent at times, the composure, but generally speaking, his finishing was one of the most top-notch things about this card. Now, the physicals for me, generally speaking, quite average. The jumping's not bad, 6'1", the head accuracy, again, not bad. They're all quite average stats. The stamina's not bad if you're playing striker. The strength, again, like, considering he's 6'1", the strength actually isn't that bad, and you will be able to hold off quite a few players with it, as well as that aggression with a balance. It's all around not too bad, and it's actually quite nice to have it all as a collective, like quite average. Because if you had like a little bit low strength and then high balance, it wouldn't really matter. So it's quite nice to have a bit of like a cluster balance. But that's all of my positives and negatives. Now let's get into overall scores. So on my overall scores then, so first for me is the pace. Now overall for the pace, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. The acceleration is a little bit low and will let him down at times, but generally speaking, the sprint speed will get him through and goal and get him past the defenders. And now the next one for me is his shooting. For the stage of year it is, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. It's on a similar level to Vinny's. The shot power kind of makes this card a little bit better at finishing, because the 4-star weak foot kind of Vinny like sides it. I think I gave them both 8.5 out of 10. The next one for me is the passing. Now generally speaking, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 because he actually made some really nice passes with it, just a little bit inconsistent at times. Now for the dribbling, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 purely because it's not really the most agile of cards, but obviously got the 5-star skills to kind of like balance that out, so it doesn't really matter too much. The next one for me is the physicals. Now generally speaking, not too bad. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 physicals. I want a bit higher stamina and a bit higher strength, and also a bit higher jumping, especially since he's 6'1", he could actually use those potentials really nicely, but generally speaking, they're not bad attributes. Now, next with me is my overall score. Now, I think I gave the normal Rashford an 8.0 rating, so I can't give it anywhere lower than that, because he's actually quite a good card, this one. So I'm going to give this one an 8.7 out of 10. He didn't impress me too much, but when I played with him in Foot Champs, he was quite a deadly card in and around the box. So value for coins in, I think he's around 180k. Do I think he's worth it? I'm going to say no personally. I'm going to give him value for coins probably about a 5 out of 10. I just don't see it being worth it, and it'll be quite outdated in about 1 or 2 months, to be honest. He is very good for the time of year it is, but generally speaking, you're going to be paying that much. You could probably just get like an Unkunku and do it just as good a job, to be honest. So overall, for value for coins, probably not. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. As I said at the start, it really does help my channel a lot, and just lets me know you're enjoying the videos and you want me to keep going on them. If you want me to do anyone in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. If not, let me know what I can do better next time maybe. But other than that, I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next view, and peace out, guys.